racialization is sort of a construct of society where we've broken people up or classified people based on their race.
Racialization, to me, is the unfair and unjust way of how people treat other people that are not the same.
It affects us in a lot of different ways, like when it comes to education, jobs, promotion, and even housing and healthcare. It impacts us every way possible.
We want to try to change that mentality. We want people to start looking at everyone as equals. It's really that simple.
What we want you to go away with in this conference is how people that are racialized feel within the workplace and within society.
It kind of feels like I'm always striving to be mediocre, not even the best, right? I have to work 10 times as hard than my white colleague to even break even. Sometimes it's a struggle, it's very tiring, and it's discouraging.
Canadian participation in transatlantic slavery under the French and the British is little known both inside and outside of the nation.
Canadians are trained to locate injustice as always elsewhere, as always somewhere else, as always in another time, never here.
I find that I always have to defend me being black and always why I look a certain way, why I'm loud, always have to defend that. And I feel like I shouldn't have to defend that. I'm always on.
As a racialized worker, there's always some sort of stigma attached to you because, you either get the job because you're racialized or you don't get the job because you're racialized. There's perhaps in certain cases there is no winning.
I don't like having to be that angry black woman for people if I'm not always smiling. I don't need to smile on a regular basis. I have real life things going on in my life and I don't need to even explain that to you. But I feel like that's what, I guess, the racialization does to people.
I believe we're the most progressive union out there, and but we still have lots of work to do in terms of this gathering today. Is amazing. The turnout here is truly amazing. I'm so impressed.
It's mostly about getting everyone on the same page. It seems that there's a lot of people that are passionate, but maybe we're pulling in different directions rather than pulling together. So I think coming together to sort of strengthen numbers is something that I would like to see us focus more on.
We can say, okay, here's some of the problems and here's some of the solutions that are happening across the province. Here's how we can work with our equity department, with the racialized workers, and better represent our members.
I want to learn all the tools and the skills, particularly in speaking up and in mobilizing, which I think I already have, but more so. How have other people moved forward where there was pain to more of rejuvenation?
I'm happy that we're having something like this. We really need this. It's time to open the discussion. It's time to make the moves.
To come away from this conference, I just want to continue that energy after we all leave and to be supports to everybody that needs any support.
Too many times I have gone to conferences around this theme and there's no action taken. So I would like to see action, because when we hold people accountable and there is some form of measurement, then you see a real shift in progress.
I say kudos to the Coalition of Racialized Workers for putting it on, and to OPSEU for allowing it to happen. And I hope it's not the last. I hope we'll have more like this, because the more we talk about what is going on, then the better chance we have of changing it, because we need to change.
Understanding and education are the two foundations of this entire conference. Let's learn from each other. Let's, give and take from each other. Let's respect each other and support each other coming away from this. Let us not leave the same as we came in. Let us leave changed. Let us leave empowered. Let us leave supportive, respectful, and having a positive outlook on building a better union together.